How many of you have have gone through some financial trouble, like everyone, and you look in for the penny saver and you find a good deal at like your Wiener Schnitzel, and you see like a free chili cheese fries, but you need to buy Polish sausage, a corn dog, and a large drink. And by the time I'm done eating it, I don't want the freaking free fry. So, the statement, nothing in fine print is ever good news, you always have to be aware of that fine print. And this is also the case in many car commercials, many contracts, and many medicines, like medicines. It seems like there's always a catch to everything. In the medicine business, it seems that they offer more symptoms to your problems than like the actual solution. So like, oh, I got a cold, but you might suffer from nausea, you might get a headache, you might do this, you might do that, and they never tell you these kind of things. And it seems like it's a repeating phrase with everything. Like when you're buying a new car, oh, zero down, but you have to do this, you have to have zero finance, and you have to do all these different things that you don't see in the fine print. And different contracts as well seem to give you better options, like when you're going to I'm blanking out right now. I ran out of things. As I was saying, like you always have to be aware of that fine print, and it seems like you just have to be a skeptic your entire life, because what you don't see, it ends up being the worst bargain of the deal. So don't always get that this just now and this is free and this. You always have to be careful with what you buy because of the fine print. So yeah, that's it.
Start talking about food and everyone's like, oh, really? Yeah, but you get up there and talk fast too.
I do, but I just want to get out there. On the canyon shoes, I guess really one friend me. I got some shoes ready, so right here is being with all this. I know, like 35, not right. I got 8. How does the date like it? Can you tell us I like getting home quickly. I do. I've been home like 15 minutes. That was cool. I know. Like 15 minutes?
Alright, first.
All right, Jonathan, I thought your visualization and survey at the beginning were pretty effective. A good, clear thesis statement. You had a preview. You got a little stuck at one point, but you figured it out. Then you kind of started with that point, so the preview is not really in the order in which the supporting material is going to be. I thought you had some good ideas. They needed to be as well developed as the chili fries story. They just needed a little bit more detail to them, something a little bit more interesting. I notice, of course, that you keep looking to the side trying to remember what's coming next. As I've mentioned to people, it's not possible for you to write everything out in the time that you're preparing. So you want to stick with the ideas that you have in your head. You've got the 3 areas that you're going to talk about. Talk about the one and try and think of examples that fit on that one, and then worry about the next one when you get to it. Your voice projects very solidly. There's a lot of variety in the voice that creates interest in the audience listening to you. I do think you're rushing a little bit. You've got a lot of gestures, and some of them are nice and descriptive. They might be a little over the top, a little much, so you might want to tone it down a bit. Your facial expressions, you're very involved with the audience. The eye contact is usually good when you're talking to us, but you do get that sideways glance quite frequently. You keep looking over there. Lose the hat. You know, you kind of bailed out on yourself at the end, although I thought that you were doing okay. It just seemed like you kind of lost confidence and your voice trailed off and you finished up weak instead of in a more confident manner. And I think if you have that confident exit, even if things went wrong during the speech, you're going to feel better about the outcome. All right, thank you.